Hey Cashier, Derek here, Bake 6 Clan. I need your help, but before I get to what I need your help with, I have a simple creative element that will make a ammo can or a birdhouse into a creative cache. Let's get started. So another thing that I really like doing is doing escape rooms, and there are a lot of different elements in escape rooms that I like to try to incorporate into caches, and that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you a simple element that you can add into a birdhouse or an ammo can that will make it kind of interesting to be able to get into a combination lock. And so that's what I'm going to show you today. So first off, I'm just going to use this piece of board for today. I mean, this is about the size that you would use to put into an ammo can. And I'm also going to use some simple screws to be able to show you this. So let's get started. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to grid this out with a 4x4 grid. And then once I get that gridded out, then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so now I got the 4x4 grid here on the wood. I tried doing a 4x5, but I just erased that part of it, or as best as I could. Alright, so the next part is at each of the intersections, I'm going to actually put a screw into those intersections. So that's the next step. Put a screw or a nail, depending on what your medium is, but you can go ahead and I'm going to use a screw because it's a lot easier. And I'm just going to put a screw in each one of those sections. Alright, so now I've got the screws into this piece of wood in a 4x4 grid. And you're wondering, well, how are you going to figure out the combination with that? Well, there's one more thing that you need to add to it. And I'm going to use paracord, but you add a piece of string or a piece of rope depending on the size that you want to use this and how are you going to put it. Now I'm just going to attach it to the upper left corner, and what you can do in your description, you describe, or in the ammo can or somewhere you may have like a code in there. And what they're going to do by that code is use the string and plot it out across the 4x4 grid to make a number. So like that would be a 4. So you'd say 1 down, 4 to the left, 1 up, and 4 down. And so you just do that kind of grid system for each of the numbers that you want for your combination. Now I would love to hear from you. How would you use this type of creative element for a cache? Would you put it in a birdhouse or would you put it in an ammo can? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. Alright, so now we're to the part that I really need your help with. I want to see and hear from you on some creative cache ideas. And I would love to be able to create those caches right here on the channel. And if I use your cache that you submit to me, I'll give you a shout out, but then I'll also send you a personal trackable and my path tag. And there'll probably be some other items that I'll send you as well. But what I would love to do is for you to contact with me, either send me a DM, so contact me through one of my social media aspects, or you can email me at derek@behindthecache.com. And I'd love to see pictures or concepts of what you're going to do. And once again, if I use your idea, I'll shout you out and I'll send you my trackable and my path tag. Cannot wait to hear from you and see those creative cache ideas. Alright, don't go anywhere. Go check out another one of these stories right over here and find the story behind the cache.